All right, hi, Ashley. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Say hello to the Terrifics. They're watching around the world. We do have a lot of giveaways after this, by the way, so don't stay tuned for that. You guys just have to go to twitch.tv/BeTerrific and follow us, and you can win a giveaway. I'm really excited. All right, so are we going now? We're ready to go?
We're going in. Everything that's here right now is everything that's coming out in the first half of the year. We are we're going to slowly roll out the rest of the second half products later this year, second half, later May.
What I love is how Lego has continued to evolve as a company, and really, I think it's interesting when you watch the Lego documentary, you realize that the company has such a rich heritage, a great legacy. They had a fire at the factory in the beginning, or pretty early on. Were able to overcome that. Then made some missteps in the mid 80s, and were able to not only overcome those, but go back into some of those areas where they misstepped and thrive, like licensing, right? Licensing didn't work the first time so well.
Yeah, no, it's really impressive because the Lego brick has been around 60 years. Actually, this year we're celebrating the anniversary of the 60 year of the Lego brick, which is ironic. And the first licensed property was Star Wars in 1999, and I think it's, as long as everything that the company adopts, like any new themes, any new partnerships, what licenses, what movies we want to take into Lego brick form, we all have to make sure that it really adheres to a good Lego play experience. It has to translate well into Lego bricks. It has to be something that fans of that property and Lego are also going to like and enjoy and play with and get into and stay engaged.
And then, of course, there's Legoland and Lego stores and all sorts of movies and animations. And then a lot of people are doing their own stop motion or stop action Lego movies. And you have a lot of people doing Lego shows around the world showing off their stuff and competing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's amazing to see the passion and the fandom that's all around the brand, the Lego brand. I mean, even here, every day we'd have not every day, but every Saturday morning at the start of the show for the last several years at Toy Fair, we have this preview party for fans, for fan sites to come in for 2 hours, starting at 7 a.m. They're very dedicated to really check out, to be one of the first people to check out everything and all the sets and everything.
So can we check out some of the sets? How about this stuff over here? You've got superhero Legos, and I got to tell you, I just think that what you guys have done the last few years with licenses has been tremendous.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We first announced Lego Superheroes at San Diego Comic-Con in 2011, and then so the first building sets came into play in 2012. And since then, superheroes has been among one of our most popular themes each year. And it was like Star Wars and superheroes, everyone gets really, really, really into in terms of licensed properties.
I bet. I mean, I just think that the licensed properties with superheroes, with Star Wars, and even some of the other stuff that you have that we'll see, like video games, is very, very exciting. I think what's cool is that not only can I play with my son with Legos, but I relate to it because I played with Legos. And I wish some of this stuff existed when I was a kid, but it's so fun to watch him engage the way I engage.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of parents who say that too, I think that's one of the reasons why, they see it's not just, it's being passed down from generation to generation, but then also it's cool because we're constantly adapting to new things that are coming out and new movies, especially with superheroes.
What are some of the things you have here? You want to walk us through it?
Yeah, so a lot of here, we have a lot of like the Mighty Micros, which are also really popular because they're kind of like fun little collectible items that kids love. They're great for birthday parties. And we have like Batman versus Harley Quinn, and of course the Joker and Supergirl, and then over here with Crypto. And then later on we will have a lot of Justice League too from DC superheroes. Yeah.
Very cool, and I like that you could, you could take the heads off, so you could have Supergirl's head or Wonder Woman's head on Superman.
Exactly. The whole idea behind all of our, when we have our licensed play themes is really being able to not just play with them in the sense, from what you see on screen, but then to take them home and really role play and come up with your own characters and your own scenarios.
Creative play, I would call it. I build the ugly stuff and call it a spaceship or a plane or whatever. My son loves it. He believes it, and that's all that matters. And I always believed that it would be a train, and it would be like 3 blocks somehow put together. It'd be like a Wild West train.
But to you, it's beautiful.
It always was what I could build.
Exactly.
I could never follow the instructions. Okay, what do we got over here?
So here we're really excited because we have two Lego superhero sets inspired by Black Panther, which I personally can't wait to see, and I'm so bummed because the movie came out on Friday and I haven't had a chance to see it yet because I'm in here. So.
But it's cool that you guys have the license for it and are able to make some cool Lego toys. The Black Panther's huge right now, and I think it's really awesome because I think it's breaking a lot of ground and leveling the playing field for all kids.
Yeah.
Making everybody feel included.
Absolutely. We're always trying to do that with everything, especially like with every licensed theme and every set and every, movies that come out. We always want to make sure, are the Lego builders or Lego builders or kids or children going to be able to really play with this and act out some of these scenes.
How hard would it be to build that? Is that actually, if I bought that, could I build that now as an adult?
What's your Lego building skill level like?
Well, I told you, I built like the ugly train from the Wild West. It's like well, I only had square blocks. We didn't have crazy stuff like this. So I literally have the square, I put the small square block up front and at the back. And that'd be the front of the train, the back of the train, the two long ones on the sides connecting, and then some wheels underneath, and go from there building up.
That sounds like an amazing model. I wish I could see that.
You're so kind. It's only because you're on camera.
See that.
No, you can definitely build better than me. Over here you've got, or there you've got the Rhino, by the way. That was.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, totally. I know. We're excited. So that's the other set that's inspired by the Black Panther movie.
When did you start playing with Legos?
Oh gosh, actually, so I remember playing with Lego bricks when I was about, I think it was 8 or 9. And what I would do is I always play with the city base plates that had the streets, and then I would make my own towns.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was like your own sim.
Exactly. I would do that. I would take over my entire basement with just my own little Lego city just surrounding it, and then role play it out, and then pretend I had my people that were driving around.
That's very cool. I always wanted to make planes and cars and trains. This is the Minecraft set, and this is cool. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so Minecraft has been, our Lego Minecraft play theme started out as actually a Lego idea set. I don't know if you're familiar with Lego Ideas, but it's a crowdsourced platform where fans can submit ideas for what they want to be the next Lego set.
I am familiar.
Yeah, and that's how this started actually, because there was a fan that submitted they were hardcore fans of the Minecraft video game, and they wanted to turn a set they wanted an actual building set inspired by the video game. And that just took off and sold off the shelf. So then we decided to come up with a whole theme around Minecraft, and it's been consistently one of the most popular.
Very cool. What's new?
What's new this year is we have about several sets here from January that are coming out. But I personally will admit that I am not I've watched my little cousins play Minecraft before, and they would hate me saying this, but I'm not familiar with the video game as much. But I heard that there was that character right there, which we can go to right now. He's new. This is what I did have a young Minecraft fan that I toured yesterday who was really excited about this character.
Do you think you could build that, or is that Lego Expert has to build it?
I could build that.
Will there be? This is from Chemical. Will there be a Lego movie sequel? The first one was The Bee's Knees.
Awesome. You'll just have to wait to find out in the future, but yep, probably we will. Well, we were really excited about the Lego Ninjango movie last year, the Lego Batman movie last year as well too. So we will come up with another Lego movie in the future coming out.
So there will be a sequel to the original Lego movie then, I guess.
You'll just have to find out.
We'll have to find out. I guess you kind of gave us the hint there. You said we'll have to wait in the future. So I think that
in the future, yeah. No, we'll do. We're always. It's like.
What if I get in the Lego DeLorean, go back in time?
That's the only way.
Then I'll go to the future, and then I'll wait there.
Yeah, to be honest, so it's funny because we have our studio partners like Warner Brothers who always work on their own plans and the deadlines. So I actually personally do not know any plans around the next.
But maybe it's in the works or something.
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
Not 100% sure.
I don't know for sure any details.
Not for sure.
Exactly.
But there's Lego Batman.
There's Lego Batman.
Maybe that's a hint.
Yeah, there you go.
Talk about this. Is this a completely new line? These are buildable figures by Lego, and this is Star Wars?
Yep, so we've come with buildable figures in the past. We've had superhero buildable figures as well. But this year what's fun is, and we've had Star Wars buildable figures too before, but what's fun is that we actually incorporated this element in the back of our buildable figure, so you can actually make Darth Vader really fight. And if you want to fight Darth Vader and Darth Maul together, then you really can.
And are they durable, I guess, then?
They are very durable. These Darth Vader and Darth Maul have gone through a lot this show so far, and they're still holding strong.
That is really cool. So it's funny, as we said that. Oh wow! I didn't think that was going to come off.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've shown that as minifigure version, but this is the first time I build a figure.
Now it's funny because as I was about to ask, I noticed a comment in the chat that we need Lego toys for like real grown-up toys, and here you go, you've got it right here.
Exactly.
How long has this been in the works?
Lego Star Wars
buildable figures
in general. We've, I think, actually, we had buildable figures they've been in the works for a while. We started with Bionicle years ago, and then from there we've sort of adapted different versions of this idea of.
Now he doesn't have the holes on the bottom of his feet to put the Lego bricks underneath them, do we?
Right. No. So he doesn't. Yeah, exactly. It's a little
Completely
bit different.
different.
A little bit different. Yeah.
Same kind of plastic.
Exactly. Same quality, same product. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So then you've won 2 Toadies. Is this Toadies this year Toy of the Year awards?
Yeah. So we're excited because we won 3 Toy of the Year awards this year here at the show. On Friday night, we won Specialty Toy of the Year award for our large Lego Star Wars Millennium Falcon.
Is that here? Can we see it?
Huge set. No, No, it's not here. It's too big to have it here.
Okay, but somebody can buy it.
It's our biggest Lego set we've ever created that came out last September.
And people can buy it.
Yes.
Wow.
There was one. You should call ahead to make sure that you can buy it at the store because it's definitely been in high demand. But.
And so you won for that, and then you also won for BB-8?
Yes, we won Construction Toy of the Year award for our buildable BB-8 from The Last Jedi that came out last fall.
Very cool. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's wonderful. You want to walk me through the rest of the Star Wars set that you have here? This is all new?
Yep, these are all new. So these are all inspired by The Last Jedi that came out. With the exception of one older, we have Yoda's hut over there from the original trilogy. And then we have the Millennium Falcon from the upcoming solo Star Wars story movie here. I'm
going to move you back for 1 second. Everybody wants to see the Boba Fett action figure.
Oh, yeah.
And Boba Fett.
The Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go.
Does that helmet come off, by the way?
It does not.
I didn't think so.
It does not.
Everybody loves Boba Fett.
I know. It's true. Everyone loves Boba Fett. Everyone got so excited when we first came out with him as a minifigure years ago.
Very nice. Yeah. I like it. I love Legos. I love playing with Legos. I love seeing Legos. Don't Legos just make you smile? They make you want to smile. All you do when you see Legos is you just smile. You're like, oh yeah. Even if you're not playing with them, even if you just see them in the corner of a kid's room, you're like, Legos.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I think everyone gets so excited about the brand in general, whether you're a Lego builder or not, you just get excited. It's a very happy. It makes you smile when you see Lego sets anywhere.
These are cool because, these are super intense, size-wise, configuration-wise. Yeah. I think these are really awesome.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I personally am I'm a Star Wars fan, and I did see The Last Jedi in December. And it's really cool to kind of see, especially when you see the movie and you're a fan of the films and everything, and to see some of the sets, like some of the scenes play out. Like this was like one of the last scenes where BB-8 kind of saves day, and it was just really, so it's like really exciting to see it all play out.
You know what I think is interesting is working at Lego must be a lot of fun.
It is. I can't complain.
And you know about all this stuff in advance.
True, yeah, to a certain extent. We don't know.
You have to keep your mouth shut.
Yes, it's true. I don't personally know what's coming out next year, to be honest. But we only know to a certain extent, and then.
Gotcha. They keep it top secret.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. So this is the Millennium Falcon from Solo: A Star Wars Story.
And this is a smaller one.
Yes, much smaller than the one that won.
You've got the TIE Fighter.
Yeah, it's the little microfighter TIE Fighter. It's adorable. So this one you could build very easily too.
Yeah. That's very cool. I think I could handle that.
This one you can handle.
I think I could build that like right now.
Yes, you can.
I think if I had like 8 minutes, I could do it.
I think you do 5.
5? Maybe 5.
I believe in you.
Some instructions and maybe 8 I could do it, I think. Now you guys are getting into t-shirts and it looks like underwear, backpacks, keychains. Is that right?
Yeah, so we're getting into a lot of the merchandise. We have a lot of merchandise based around some of the themes, and like over there we'll see more merchandise too. It's really exciting. I personally really want this Yoda keychain.
Take it. I'll block you. Look, I'll stand. This is what I'll do. I'll stand in front of you. You just casually walk over. I'll talk about the thing that dropped my jaw that's over there, and then if you want it, just take it. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Use the force.
Yeah.
We did it together.
I did exactly.
And then you've got some cool little packs that glow in the dark and stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. So you have a little
glow in the dark. Put it in your room, and it can kind of protect you.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's cool, or something. This is unbelievable. This is what dropped my jaw.
The rally car. Oh. The thing with Technic is it's meant for the. Oops, as I just disconnected it. It's meant for the true advanced builders. So it's really the aspired engineers, and every piece is very technical, and it's meant to really. It's durable. It's sturdy. All the cars go out.
It's pretty amazing. How long would it take to build something like this?
Ooh. Now, I personally have never tackled Technic. That is one plaything I've never tackled, but I imagine that for me as the average to below average Lego builder, it'd probably take me a month.
Now, was Technic in Lego creation, or was this something that a fan brought, or was this a line that somebody was making and Lego kind of brought in-house?
So this was to Lego Technic outdates myself, actually. It came out before I started working for the brand, but it was definitely a theme that we created. It was our own.
Very cool. And I noticed there are motors on some of them, like the hovercraft / barge and the boat. Are these powered? Can I race them around and stuff?
Yeah. So with a lot of Technic sets, you can purchase power functions to make them move. So you can go on Lego.com and currently purchase the power function.
And then you can code with some of the stuff with Lego. You can code your own.
Yeah. So when you keep going down we'll talk about Lego Boost and then some of the upgrades that we have with Boost.
Excellent.
Yeah, awesome. So with Lego Boost, as you know, we came out with it last year, and I'm assuming, we have 5 different models that you can build in one set and bring them to life through this one Move Hub, and then download the app, and then that's how you can then.
Right, and so you code by taking, like, you want it to do this, you pull that up there,
exactly.
and make it work, and I'll just wreck your iPad in the meantime.
You're fine.
Yeah, exactly. And so you build these things, and then you code them after you hook them up to the iPad.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. This year what's come up new is we've incorporated this idea of, like, really showing children how you don't have to be stuck with just Boost, so you could also purchase. We're coming up with this Lego Ninjago Stormbringer, which is Dragon, in addition to another Lego City set coming out later this year. And it shows them how if you already have Boost, you can then bring another Lego model to life.
Very nice. And
you're not stuck to it just Boost.
And you can use regular parts with this stuff in some cases too.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So then we can show you, and you just connect the Move Hub that is in your Boost. That's already in your booth into the Dragon, and then we could bring it to life there. And then he would start moving, because that's what I wanted him to do.
Wow, very cool. Now, this is Lego architecture. Is this Shanghai? It is Shanghai.
It is Shanghai, yeah. So we'll come up with a few different Lego architecture sets later this year, and one of them is the Shanghai.
That is very cool. Are these all little thin pieces right there?
Yeah, so this is actually, that was the first thing I noticed, was I love the detailing in this specific building, and it's just very cool looking, and that's I've been marking the sets that I want to purchase myself, and that's one of them.
The Technic, the Boost, and these are a little bit on the higher end, but they're not crazy. The Technic, I noticed, tops out at about 130. It can be as low as like 109. What's the Boost?
And the booth is $159.99.
$159, and then this stuff's around $60, or depending on what you do. Now, this is super cool over here. You've got pajamas and hats and all sorts of stuff, but look at that. I have my own Lego head. Yep. I've got my own Lego head.
Yep.
Can I just wear this the rest of the interview? I will interview you as a Lego man.
Okay, that's great.
Is this cool?
You should do that, yeah.
All right. Here we go. This is super cool. So you're doing all sorts of stuff, bags, costumes,
Yep.
licensing the name, or is this all in-house?
So we have a separate team that does the all licensing and works with other partners outside to then license the Lego brand into making these different.
Again, just making you smile. So
Yeah.
I got a question while I'm wearing this. We're doing giveaways for the audience. We've been collecting them all day. You don't have to give us something today, but can we do a Lego giveaway? Is there something we can give
Yeah,
away?
we can absolutely work with you in that.
We
yes.
can, excellent.
Yes.
So we're going to announce it today. We'll pick somebody today, and in the next few weeks, we'll work together to get the winner out.
Yeah,
something.
that's
So we
great.
have a Lego giveaway. How awesome is that?
We'll do a Lego giveaway.
Thank you.
Cool.
The Terrifics are so excited. Is there other stuff over there that you wanted to show me?
So we do have, I don't know if your viewers would like to see Lego Jurassic World, because we just have a whole property of Lego of Jurassic World.
I think they'd love to see that.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Let me put this back. Can you actually get that? Can that be part of your Halloween costume, or you could be a Lego brick over there? That's legit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A Lego lunchbox. I mean,
Yep.
it's just endless.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, agreed.
Wow, these sets just go on and on and on. We could spend a whole day just in the Lego booth here. This is like Lego World. It's a whole city in here.
It is. It's an entire city of all different themes. Yeah, and our top 5 selling themes last year were City, Lego Friends, Lego Ninjago behind you, and the Lego Batman movie.
And then, so you've got Jurassic World right over there.
We had Jurassic World. So we're really excited because we're bringing back, we had the first Jurassic World that came out a couple years ago, and so this year we're bringing out the next Jurassic World.
Very cool. And you also do you have Jurassic Park as well? I think at one point you did. Do you have the original Jurassic Park?
You know what? That I don't personally know for sure.
Okay, but you have Jurassic World, and
Jurassic World, yes.
and it's the new one.
And it's the new one. So this
pretty
is
cool.
the movie coming out June 22nd, inspired by the theme.
Wow. Do you guys see that? Look at that. You got the whole thing. All the dinosaurs.
Yep.
Oh, look at the
It's
inside.
just, like so detailed.
And these people, they never learn that you don't bring dinosaurs back.
They don't. They don't ever learn. Yeah, I know. And Chris Pratt probably thought he was, Owen in the movie probably thought he was retired, and then he had to come back again.
Listen, if we keep going to see it, they'll keep making them.
Exactly.
Very cool. And then the Batman stuff here is pretty awesome as well.
Yeah, the Lego Batman movie. Right. So these were one of our top U.S. selling themes last year.
How did these? And again, these are a little bit more expensive. This is like $79, but it's a lot of parts, and it's also part of a licensed, collection when you're dealing with something like the space shuttle.
Yeah, it's all the a lot of it is it's all the pieces that are involved in it. Especially if they're a lot more detailed, a lot more technical, and certainly if it's a license, if it's a movie inspired by movie property.
I think we should get shots of all this stuff, guys, as we kind of just stand here and gaze at it. The Ninjago stuff is unbelievable, like the bikes and the characters and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I think like Lego Ninjago is just like they have some really cool sets this year that are inspired by like the movie last year as well as the TV series.
It's pretty awesome what you guys are doing here at Lego, and you continue to do, and you've been doing it, like you said, for over 60 years.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. And we're also, in addition to the 60th anniversary of our Lego brick, we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of Lego minifigure. And the 20th anniversary of Lego Mindstorms, our smart play inspired or pioneered by Lego Mindstorms.
Wow, and you guys just keep inventing new ways to do it, new things to do. It's pretty unbelievable. Is there one more aisle we want to check out? I know you've got. Oh, you want to look at these?
This is in celebration of the 40th anniversary of the Lego minifigure. This is our birthday party series that's coming out in April, and specifically this policeman right here he was the original minifigure, so now we brought him back into the series for this year.
Very cool. Has anybody ever built like one of these master builds that's huge and somehow it gets to like the end and it just gets knocked over or something by accident?
They're very careful when they build like the large scale models. Our Lego master builders are very careful structure wise to make sure that it does not get knocked over and it stays.
The viewers want to know if Jackie Chan's ever been to the office.
Oh, I would love if he does. I don't know. I would love for him to come though. Can they get them to come?
I don't know. Maybe we can. I don't know Jackie, but I don't know. Maybe one day. That would be super cool. And then this is all the Duplo stuff. You see meetings going on here and stuff. Sorry guys, we'll run past you guys. they're all having a meeting. See, I told you, it's an industry-only event. We're taking you behind the curtain, as we do every year. This is the Duplo stuff. This is where you start getting into Lego. And, you know, my son Jack, that's where he started with his love affair with Lego.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, exactly. You know, Duplo is meant to be sort of it's meant to be the first place that children go to, and then as they start, you know, because all the bricks are 2 times the size of a regular brick, and then as they progress, they go into, you know, juniors, which is 4 to 7, and then go from there.
He went Duplo right to the classics, and he had a bin full of classics from his uncle, and it just took away from there, and there's the classics right there, of course, and then it just goes on and on. You've got Lego City. You've got a lot of apps and games, too. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of the times, I mean, it's like children nowadays, you know, their attention span are shorter, and so it's always trying to meet them where they are, but then everything goes back to the physical Lego bricks. So we'll have these apps that are compatible that you can, you know, that tell the story outside of their Lego set, but then they also are essentially everything goes back to you have to actually physically build and play with the Lego set itself.
Excellent. Well, that's pretty awesome. It's so true. And I guess we can should get a shot of the city sets here, and maybe the Incredibles over there.
We just can't show the Incredibles.
Oh, we can't show the Incredibles too.
Yeah,
okay, I got it. I'll just tell you that there's incredible stuff over there with the Incredibles too. Yeah. And then you've got some really cool stuff with the city set up over here that we can get a shot of.
This is really exciting. We have over 36 different Lego brickheads coming out this year, and one of them is a Go Brick Me. So you can make So you can make whoever you'd want, whether it's yourself, whether it's another, you know, your role model or another character, anyone else, and you have all the pieces right there. You start with a blank slate.
I love it. That's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Is there a way to even, like, you could maybe make a sticker and put your face on there, like, you know, take a picture and put your face on there. But I like how you did it. It's very cool. Yeah. Now, one thing I should point out, this is really cool, especially for young kids, being able to get Lego bricks apart with this tool.
That is essential. That's the brick separator. That is essential.
You said I'm the brick separator. I'm here to separate the bricks. What do you need? I just bang it like this. It separates everything.
Yes, definitely.
Just do it.
Even with me, even though
you need lots of muscles. No, with that, you don't need the muscles.
No, that's true. Yeah.
That's very cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it. Thanks for being on BeTerrific. The Terrifics loved you. They're watching, and we've got a giveaway for them, so we'll arrange that later. But today, they're going to get to win it. So twitch.tv/BeTerrific, and you know, all you have to do is follow us, and you're entered to win. You got to stay around for it after at the end of the show. Yep. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. It was great, Ashley. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this behind-the-scenes tour here at Lego and everything that Lego's working on and coming out with the exception of the Incredibles. We couldn't show that, but that was just about the only thing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That was awesome. Thanks for having us. Thank you, guys. Be good.